Jason, this morning blend. I'm here today with my friend Chris Wilson. It looks like it's freezing where you are, Chris. Tell us about it.
Oh my gosh, winter is here. Let me tell you, James. Oh wait, I'm in Southern California. It's 82 and breezy outside.
I was getting ready to say, man, it's
Yeah.
cold here. It's about 46 right now and cloudy.
Yep, I'm gonna get a tank top on here in just a few minutes.
speaking
But
of speaking of tank tops, man, it is that time of year for us. I don't know about you in Southern California. I see you wearing a hat, but tell us about Christmas on Crackle.
like with every season, James, Crackle has you covered with the best in free content, originals, exclusives, Hollywood blockbusters, classic TV series. We talk about how Crackle has originals every month. This month, we have a spectacular interview series inside the black box. I think you interviewed the hosts earlier in last week.
Yeah, I did Tracy. I did do Tracy. We talked. Yeah.
Yeah, that was spectacular, and it's a great show where Emmy award-winning actor Joe Morton from Scandal and of course Terminator 2 and Tracy Moore, celebrity acting coach and casting director, they bring Black artists, whether it's actors, writers, directors, producers, onto their show, some of the biggest names in Black entertainment, and they just talk about their experience as Black artists in Hollywood, and it is spectacular. I
It
cannot
is. It is. Yeah. We had a
series.
great conversation. Great conversation.
Yeah,
So, what do you got for Christmas this year? What do you got?
oh, we got the whole spectrum pretty much for Christmas, James. We've got, everybody loves like the Home Alones and Christmas Story and Elf, like the goofy Christmas movies, and we have a bunch of great goofy Christmas films. We've got Christmas Break-In with Denise Richards and Danny Glover, which is sort of a female-centric version of Home Alone. It is amazing. I cannot recommend this one enough. It's great for the whole family. The kids will love it. Grandma will love it. It's super, super fun.
Wow, man. Danny Glover and Denise Richards. That sounds very interesting. And that's a goofy Christmas, right?
That it is. It is super, super funny. It's a great comedy.
For me, it's always Miracle on 34th Street with Natalie Wood as a little kid. So, what do you have spiritually?
So spiritually, we the reason for the season, we have Christmas with the Chosen, the Messengers. So I don't know if you know about the series The Chosen, but it's a TV series that is centering on the life and ministry of Jesus, and it's actually the largest crowdfunding project of all time. We have all of season one on Crackle, and I believe season 2 is coming soon, and season 3 is getting ready to air very soon as well. It is a spectacular, star-studded TV series, and we have their Christmas special, which is called Christmas with the Chosen, the Messengers, and it has some of the biggest names in Christian music. So they have Phil Wickham for King and Country, Brandon Lake, all these big name Christian musicians, singers, as well as many of the cast members, and they do a musical spectacular based on the nativity story. So it is really good. Again, great for the whole family. Everyone's going to love this one.
Sounds like it. So, anything rom-com?
Absolutely. So, there is a greeting card company who makes a lot of movies during this holiday season, and Crackle has a lot of similar films. So these great fun rom-coms. We've got one that's a Chicken Soup for the Soul original called Meeting Mr. Christmas. And this is, it's just an awesome Christmas film. It's about this travel blogger who hates Christmas more than anything, and she has to go back to her hometown, as fate would have it, in order to help her mom with this charity event. And she gets paired up with the town doctor, who it ends up is Christmas's #1 fan. And so this woman who hates Christmas gets paired up with a guy who loves Christmas.
I think I did an interview on that one. I can't remember now.
You
Yeah,
did, and it was
definitely.
great,
Yeah.
James.
Meeting Mr. Christmas. So many things happen. Now, what do you have for action pack, man? Come on.
Okay, so now if Die Hard can become a Christmas classic, we felt like, yeah, isn't that crazy? I mean, people have like Christmas Die Hard viewing parties now, and so we thought if Die Hard can become a Christmas classic, why not some other action films? So we got Christmas Twister with Casper Van Dien. I mean, what says the holiday season more than a giant tornado ripping through a modern American city? So yeah, and this is starring Casper Van Dien. He plays a professor of meteorology, because when you see Casper Van Dien, you always think collegiate intellectual, right?
Right,
I mean,
right.
Well, the funny thing is, we hung out with him recently, and he actually is several kinds of genius.
Yes.
He's extremely intelligent and a comedy genius of all things. But in this film, he is playing a genius of weather who has been telling the world that there's this giant tornado coming, and of course, no one listens until it arrives.
Right.
And Casper Van Dien has to save the day, as he always does. So it's a great film, super fun. You can watch Die Hard and then watch this as a double feature. Really, really good stuff.
Well, what if we're not into Christmas movies? What do you have for us?
So again, we've got you covered. If you're not into Christmas films, we have maybe the greatest option possible for you. So this December, Crackle got all 3 of the Expendables movies. The entire franchise, for the first time, is now available for free on Crackle. I mean, you've got Stallone, you've got Schwarzenegger, you have Jason Statham. I mean, you have pretty much the entire action world in at least one of these 3 films, if not all 3 of them. Liam Hemsworth, Wesley Snipes, Mickey Rourke. I mean, they're all Dolph Lundgren, for crying out loud.
Jet Li, yeah, Jet Li, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So wow. If you are looking for something fun that is not Christmas related, this is your franchise. So you've got all 3. You've got like 9 hours of film there, for crying out loud. It's unbelievable.
We've been talking Christmas on Crackle with Chris Woolsey. He's been talking about a lot of stuff. We got a Home Alone, but it's Denise Richards and Danny Glover. We've got Spiritual Christmas with The Chosen and the Messengers. We got a great movie called Meeting Mr. Christmas. You want to talk about disaster movies during Christmas? Casper Van Dien. Here we go. Christmas.
You think your Christmas is a disaster? Just wait until you watch this one.
And if you want to talk about tough guys, Expendables 1 through 3. Wow, that's quite a bit. Chris, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend. The last thing I got to say to you is this. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
James, Merry Christmas to you, good sir. Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to talking again in the new year.
Yes, definitely the new year. All right.